Hey everybody, this is Michelle with Creative Operation, and I have another craft fair project for you. This is not my idea. This idea came from Ann Marie, and she did a great video. I will link down below about 5 years ago, and she called it her mini coffee cup treat holders. And they are adorable. Now, I do not have the little mini coffee cups that she had, but I did have these cute little, I bought these cute little containers that are 5.5 ounces, and they're plastic, and they're meant to like put treats in, or condiments or whatever. I cannot honestly remember where I found them, because I have to tell you, her video was 5 years old, and I saw it when she first put it out. I went and bought these cups, and then they got buried in my craft room. And with my newest craft room thing where, I had the water leak and we had to gut my craft room and do all that stuff. Well, I found them. I finally found them. And I was like, this year I got to make it. So I am going to show you what I did with it. And then I'll give you some measurements, because I did have to upsize mine a little bit, because her cup was a little bit smaller than my cup, so I had to do a little bit of fiddling, but they're super cute. So I just kind of want to, I'll show you the two versions that I did. I did a Christmas version and a winter version. I've got 14 in total, 7 of each design, and they're really, really cute. But that's the 12 in this box, and then I'll show you what I made. So the Christmas paper is made from My Mind's Eye, and it's a very old collection. Very cute. And then I just used some cardstock on it, and it just turned out super adorable. So again, I'll give you her tutorial. I'll give you the measurements that I did for mine, just because I did have to upsize it. This diameter was a little bit bigger than her diameter in her tutorial. But anyway, so the idea of it is that it's a treat holder. Okay, and then you can slip a gift card in here, and I don't have one handy, but right here on the top is a belly band, and you can slip a gift card in there. So what I'm going to do for the craft fair is I'm going to make up like a dummy gift card, and I'm going to put it in there and say something like gift card goes here, and have treats in there. So it will hold, like, I mean, it's big. It's 5.5 ounces. So you could put like a whole bunch of kisses in there, or, small candy bars, little peppermint candies, all kinds of different things. You could quite fill that pretty good. But it's a real cute little holder. I like the fact that it can store flat. So if you make a whole bunch of them, you can just store them flat and then get the cups ready later if you need to. Really easy and super fun. So that's what it looks like on the front. Now I put this as a sample. You can decorate the back. I didn't do that on all of them. I decided that it didn't really need decorating on the back. So that's why I'm keeping this one kind of as a sample, and people can kind of play with it. I think what I'll do is I'll put the candies and stuff in here, and then try to, bag it up really cute and package it. So this one will be open for show. Now, so I did a bunch of kind of winter or Christmas themes, and I had some cute little wax seals that I got from like Hobby Lobby, so I used that on some of them. Let me grab another one here. I'll show you this one. On this one here, I had these cute little Merry Christmas trees. They're little, they have foam stickers on them, so I just decorated that way. So really super simple. On the cups, I did a circle and then a scallop punch, and then I used, kind of a matching little embellishment there. And I did, if you open this up, I did put that on foam dots to attach it to the lid, because there is a little bit of a gap with the ridges in the lid. So I did that to attach the cardstock to the lid. But I just think they turned out really cute. They're a great idea. So those are like the Christmas versions. Okay, so the red and green version, and then I have some kind of more blue winter versions. And on these, all of these got this cute little bow. I had a punch in my stash that I just did the bows, and then I have these flat back pearls that I glued onto the bow. Okay, but they're the same size. And then on the cups, same idea. I did the foam dots there to attach it to the lid, and then I did a circle with a scallop, and the circle actually comes from the punch that I used here. That's what I used on the top here. And then I just added another little pattern paper scallop circle on the top. And then I had these cute little snowmen. So I thought I'd put those there. So that's what the winter theme one looks like. Okay, so go to her tutorial and check it out. I'll give you my sizes here in just a second because I did have to use a bigger size for this 5.5 ounce cup. When I punched this, I put a piece of coordinating cardstock on the top because I really wanted to kind of firm that up a little bit. And then when I punched that circle out, that's what I used on here. So I didn't waste anything. So that's that. Let me get my template here. So this was my size. So you take a piece of 3x12 paper. That's all you need to do. And then I scored mine, and she has a tutorial, so she'll show you how to put this all together. I don't want to steal her thunder. So please go check out her channel. Link is down below. I upsized to 3x12, scored it 4.5, 7.5, 8.25, and 11.25. And then I used a 2.25 inch circle punch. She used a 2-inch circle punch because that fit her cup better. Okay. And then once you get all that scored, then that last 11.25 inch gives you this 3/4 inch piece. That just basically folds over, and that's what glues to the back, and that makes the piece. But before I did that, I did add a piece of cardstock on the top of this cardstock before I punched it out, and then again used that piece for the cup, which worked out pretty perfect. But that's the basic idea. So you score, if you're looking from the top down, okay, score 4.5, 7.5, 8.25, and then the 11.25 score is right there. Okay, and then punch the hole before you glue it all together. But then that's pretty much it. So I did use coordinating cardstock to do a matting and use the pattern paper, and then the belly band is the same size as she chose. So I did that. The only thing I did different with the belly band is that I didn't wrap it around the back. I wrapped it around the mats that go on this side. So that they're behind everything and the back is plain. So if someone wanted to, they could write a sentiment back here, and that would be really cute too. So that's what I wanted to share with you today. So these are by Ann Marie. They're her mini coffee cup treat holders that she did, her tutorial. Again, I just had to upsize just a little bit, but aren't they adorable? So I have 14 of them. I'm going to fill them with candies, package them up really cute, and I think they'll be a really cute little fun favor for Christmas for the craft fairs. So that's what I wanted to show you. Please go check out Ann Marie's channel and check out the tutorial. It's really great. And thanks for watching. I appreciate it. I think these are going to make great craft fair favors. So stay crafty. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.